Welcome to latest news blaster. Glenn Villeneuve, one of the most admired and quietly powerful figures from life below zero, has long been seen as a symbol of resilience, self-reliance, and spiritual connection to the Alaskan wilderness. Unlike many reality television personalities who thrive on drama and spectacle, Glenn earned viewers' respect through his calm demeanor, thoughtful words, and deeply personal approach to surviving in one of the harshest environments on Earth. That is why the heartbreaking tragedy surrounding his life and eventual departure from the show has shocked viewers worldwide and left fans reflecting on the heavy emotional cost of living life below zero. From the moment Glenn appeared on Life Below Zero, audiences sensed he was different. He wasn't chasing fame or fortune, he was chasing meaning. Living in a remote part of Alaska with minimal modern conveniences, Glenn embraced isolation as a form of freedom. He hunted, built shelters, raised his children close to nature, and spoke often about self-discovery and inner strength. For many viewers, he represented a life stripped down to essentials, a powerful alternative to the chaos of the modern world. However, behind the breathtaking scenery and moments of quiet triumph, Glenn's journey was far from easy. The tragedy tied to his story is not a single dramatic incident, but rather a slow, emotional unraveling shaped by relentless hardship, personal sacrifice, and the invisible toll of extreme isolation. As the seasons passed, fans began to notice changes, both in Glenn's circumstances and in his spirit. Life in the Alaskan wilderness is unforgiving. Every decision can mean the difference between survival and disaster. Glenn faced brutal winters, food shortages, equipment failures, and the constant threat of injury or illness far from medical help. While these dangers were part of the show's appeal, they also formed the foundation of a daily mental and physical struggle that few people could endure for long periods. One of the most heartbreaking aspects of Glenn Villeneuve's story was the strain placed on his family life. Raising children in extreme isolation may sound romantic to some, but in reality, it comes with painful trade-offs. Education, healthcare, social development, and emotional stability all become daily concerns. Glenn was deeply committed to giving his children a meaningful life connected to nature, yet the responsibility weighed heavily on him. Viewers could sense the inner conflict, the desire to stay true to his beliefs while ensuring his children had opportunities beyond the wilderness. As time went on, fans began asking questions. Why did Glenn seem more withdrawn? Why did his appearances feel heavier, more reflective, even somber? Many sensed that the life he once embraced so passionately was beginning to demand more than it gave back. This quiet shift was what ultimately shocked viewers the most, the realization that even someone as strong and prepared as Glenn Villeneuve could be worn down by relentless isolation. When Glenn eventually stepped away from Life Below Zero, the reaction was immediate and emotional. For loyal viewers, it felt like losing a trusted guide, someone who had shown them not just how to survive, but how to think differently about life. His absence left a noticeable void in the series. Unlike dramatic exits fueled by controversy, Glenn's departure felt deeply human. It reflected exhaustion, change, and the painful truth that sometimes survival means knowing when to let go. The tragedy in this sense was not failure, it was transformation. Glenn's story challenged the romanticized idea of wilderness living that many viewers held. His journey revealed that solitude, while beautiful, can also be isolating in ways that slowly erode emotional well-being. The constant pressure to provide, protect, and persevere without support can break even the most resilient spirits. Fans worldwide expressed sadness, concern, and admiration in equal measure. Social media filled with messages thanking Glenn for his honesty and vulnerability. Many viewers admitted that his story forced them to reconsider their own fantasies about escaping society. Glenn didn't just survive the wild, he exposed its emotional cost, something rarely acknowledged in survival television. What makes Glenn Villeneuve's story truly heartbreaking is that it resonates far beyond Alaska. His experience reflects a universal struggle, the tension between freedom and responsibility, dreams and reality, strength and vulnerability. Watching someone so capable confront those limits was both painful and enlightening. Today, Glenn remains respected and remembered not for a sensational downfall, but for his authenticity. He never pretended that life below zero was easy, and he never glamorized suffering. Instead, he allowed viewers to witness the quiet moments of doubt, reflection, and hard decision-making that define real survival. In the end, the tragedy that shocked viewers worldwide was not about loss alone, it was about truth. Glenn Villeneuve showed the world that survival is not just about enduring the cold or finding food. It's about protecting your spirit, your family, and your sense of self. And sometimes the bravest act of survival is choosing a different path.